Yo, can Malik Scott really get Deontay Wilder to do something different? I saw an interview where he was talking about they were trying to send Zhang to the hospital. Now, you don't know if this is just talk or if it's a game plan or what, but in order for that to happen, Deontay cannot fight like he did against Joseph Parker. Deontay has been quoted as saying over and over that he couldn't pull the trigger that night. You know why he couldn't pull the trigger? Because he was constantly backing up. I did a video already on how he could beat Zhang, and I was like, basically step to him and go right hand crazy, because that's really his only punch. But like I said, the dude looks great when he's fighting in the gym. He looks great. He looks very fast. He's throwing combos. His 1-2s are sharp. It's just he doesn't fight like he hits the pads. If he fights like he hits the pads, then, we got something. And Zhang can get knocked down because his defense isn't the best. He likes to walk around, with the guard like that, and he can get caught right down the middle. But I really want to see if Malik Scott can really implement this game plan that's going to attack Zhang. And you have to do it smart, because Zhang being a lefty, you can get caught. Now, I know Wilder has experience fighting a lefty with Luis Ortiz and stuff like that, but this isn't Luis Ortiz. This is a much heavier puncher than Luis Ortiz. Now, Luis Ortiz could punch, but I do believe that Zhang is the harder puncher of the two. I mean, if you were just standing there and you had to choose who you rather get hit by, I think he probably picked Luis Ortiz over Zhang. Zhang even hurts people in sparring. So this fight might just come down to who can catch who first. And I kind of already talked about what I thought would happen. I want Wilder to win because I still want that AJ Wilder fight, but I just don't think Zhang's going to lose, And I don't think this fight's going the distance either. I don't think either side is going to be fighting this fight to go to the cards. They want to leave it up to their own two judges. But I'm just curious what Malik Scott is going to put in Deontay's ear that makes him attack. Wilder keeps talking about people didn't like I think he says like the calm or nice Wilder, so he's going back to the violent Wilder. We'll see, but you got to be smart about it. When I say just go in there throwing right hands, I didn't mean be stupid with it. I mean, throw them where you see an opening. Don't just go in there, throw them a lot, but don't get crazy with it. And he's going to have to set a lot of this stuff up. And, Boxing Waves, shout out to Boxing Wave. He said something important. He said, nobody's talking about the weight difference. Now look at the weight difference. Zhang is probably going to come in around 280, 275, and Deontay probably 220 tops. Tops. That's after a big meal and a big jug of water. So that weight difference might weaken those legs. We saw how Deontay did against Tyson Fury with the big weight difference. But Deontay's a little bit inspired by what he saw from Alexander Usyk. He was outweighed a lot by Tyson Fury, so I think that motivated him. I think he wants another fight with Fury, but first he's got to get past Zhang. And Deontay's going to have to do a lot of strength and conditioning, maybe even a lot of push-ups and bench presses to work on pushing Zhang off of him, because Zhang's going to try to hold him sometimes and put his weight on those thin legs of Deontay. And once you weaken the legs, he's going for the knockout. So Deontay has to be careful of that. They got to set up their punches. And like I said, I'm curious to see how Malik Scott is going to try to send Zhang to the hospital. That means he's going to have to attack, and he's going to have to do it with precision. Punch placement is very important in this fight, for Deontay especially. But do you guys think Malik Scott can really bring a change to Deontay Wilder's to his style? Do you think it's too late for Wilder? I don't think it is. If he changes, he's got to make a lot of changes spiritually. He's got to make a lot of changes, I think, with his trainer. I think if Deontay loses this, He might not retire, but I think that'll be the end of he and Malik Scott. I think that ship will have sailed if they can't do it. And that's my thoughts. And thanks for watching. If you wish to donate to the platform, the Cash App is $JRoos33, LSR Forever. Be fearless. I'll probably be going live for the fight, so tune in, check me out, and we should have a ball. 5 versus 5. Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn. Queensberry versus Matchroom. Let's get it. Be fearless. Did I say LSR Forever? Well, I'll say it again and again. LSR Forever. Be fearless. Yay.